everyone. Welcome to this week's YouTube video. So I'm really enjoying linking in with everybody and giving some personal affirmations and way forward for manifesting your own life. So I'm going to be doing more of these. I don't want to say it's like once a month or once every other week or whatever, because I don't know the timescales of it. But this is going to include examples of me linking into somebody wherever they are in the world to bring forward from their higher self an affirmation with emotions that are going to help them manifest their own reality. So if you fancy joining in at any stage, just message me in some way, shape or form. I just need your full name and anything in particular that you want to work on, or if you want to just leave it open to see what your higher self wants to deliver. So you can keep those requests coming in, and every now and again we'll just have another one of these, basically, so we can therefore reach lots and lots and lots of people with different types of requests. And I really believe that each request will touch the many and therefore be of a win-win benefit. Okay, so why should we bother with affirmations? I have done a previous YouTube video with more of an introduction as to the whys and hows and the scientific breakthroughs that are proving how beneficial this all is. So if you're interested in that, you can follow the link that's provided there. So scientists have now proved that it takes 3 days, just 3 days, to start changing the field of potentiality to bring to you that which you are thinking and feeling the most. So the field of potentiality doesn't know if it's positive or negative for you. It's responding to all the different chemical reactions and energy that you actually are, and it's bringing you what it is you are desiring. So there are protective caveats put in here. So please don't worry about, you're going through a bit of a low period and all you're thinking dark and shadowy thoughts, and you get frightened of manifesting those. There's lots of caveats built into this miracle that we are as a human, to stop us from really doing a lot of self-harm in that regard. That's why it takes 3 days. It's put in because you learn to walk. Majority of us learn to walk at a certain age, so you don't want to have to forget how to do that and re-implement it all of the time. So there's this magical 3-day program that you would need to commit to in order to bring this to you. So basically what it is, it's finding something to say. So you are your own witnesser. So a positive affirmation is just exactly that. It's affirming a positive request or statement or wish or prayer. So a lovely common one, I am well. So when we say I am, it actually calls to the spirit to go, can we please pay attention here? It also accesses the certain words that have been proven to get the attention of the subconscious mind or the whole of the mind. And I am and now, various words like that are actually part of that. So with that knowledge, we can actually implement that too. So I am well. So if you think I am well, I am well, I am well, that sends out a resonance on the mental layer. And we're made up of physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, many other different types of layers. We're a really wonderful kaleidoscope of colours and shapes and forms and frequencies. And what we're looking to do is set a particular frequency out into the universe so it can return that frequency to us. So the frequency is produced by you speaking it out loud if you're able to do so. So you speak it so that you can hear it to yourself. You know, we're programmed to actually listen to our own voice first, above all others, and then the mother as a second. So, so what you're saying is, I am well, I am well, I am well. Now, when we're actually saying things, our body tells us if we think it's a lie or if we think it's a truth. So the statements that you actually use need to be truthful to you. So if you're really unwell and you're saying I am well and you don't believe in it, that produces a chaos in the body. It produces an unbelief. It starts to weaken what you're saying. So you need a stepping stone into it. So saying things like, I am getting better, healthier, more well each and every moment. That's something you can hope for. That's something you can work towards. That's something you might be able to believe in. So please make sure it is a belief structure that you feel you're totally attuned to. All of you believes, I am working towards getting better every day. This works much better. It aligns with your emotions, and through many different types of research since the 1970s, there is now proof to say that once you have a statement that you can believe in, even if it's a little tiny bit, and you add your emotional field to it, that's where the magic of the frequency is actually launched. And we want some of these being launched because we are very reactive people, and so we react to different situations arrive, and we need to respond to that. So this is actually a way of taking it's less about taking control, but it's more about having a say in what it is that you want. You know, many lives are filled with conversations about what we don't want, what we find dissatisfying. But how about changing it to what do you want? What will bring you satisfaction? And let's focus on that, because we can change the world. We can bring peace on earth. We can do stuff with lots of this magic that is now scientifically proven. So you have to get your thought, and then you want some emotion with it. So as an example, if we stay with this one, I feel healthier each and every day. I feel healthier each and every day. I feel healthier each and every day. It's quite different from I feel healthier each and every day. I feel healthier each and every day. I feel healthier each and every day. What's next? It's a completely different thing. You're going to get a different result. So if you're going to engage in this manifestation with mind and emotional frequencies meeting, bring the spirit to it. Bring your heart, bring your passion, bring all of you to bear in producing this effort. It's worth it. It really works. So, first of all, choose something that's absolutely perfect for you. I'm going to put a list of a few favourites that are very generic and work for lots and lots of people in the description below this video. So if you're looking for somewhere to start, I can give you some starter ones of those. But yeah, I am love is a good one. And again, if you're thinking, oh no, I can't feel that, and there's resistance in you, don't use it. Find a stepping stone one to use into that field of potentiality. I wish I was more loving. I'm hopeful that I'm more loving. I'm consciously inviting more love into my life. There's many different ways that we can enter that field, that frequency of love, and still feel, wow, yeah, that's my thing. I'm hopeful of more love each and every day. I am hopeful of more love each and every day. I am hopeful of more love each and every day. Do you see that? Do you feel it? Do you know that? Do you sense it? There's a difference in how we say it. So get a bit of your verve, a bit of your mojo behind some of the words. Add them to the mix. And this sets out the frequency, and it does return to you. But 3 days of dedication to this. Say it as much as you like, as often as you like, and then you sleep on it and changes start to happen. Say it again. Changes start to happen. Keep with it for the 3rd day. This means the universe has gone, I've heard you. 2nd day, I've heard you. Oh, you're serious about this. 3rd day, right, okay, we will deliver. So it's quite nice to think about what you really, really want and then put it out there. Look at Greg Braden's stuff. He's got loads of scientific proof on this, particularly on the Peace Project, started in the 1970s. And he's done some collaboration now with Bruce Lipton, Dr. Bruce Lipton, cell biologist. Brilliant book, Biology of Belief. Go look up that. Those two together are the science that I'm talking about. So if you're looking for that angle, then lots of YouTube's available by those guys. Very accessible, very easy. You know, they can now photograph. They've now videoed, they've now recorded your synapses in your brain, your neurons actually with 3 days of thoughts, making new pathways in your head and coming together and producing the pathway physically that can produce and manifest that reality. That's there on YouTube now. Have a look. Greg Braden posted that up recently. Okay, so just going to give, I've got 4 ladies here who've volunteered for today. So we're going to, I've had other requests, which is why I'm going to be doing this again. But do keep letting me know if you want to be involved in that. But I'll start with Jill Evans. And she's asked for an affirmation, which is to cover everything. So what that means to me is I'm going to ask her higher self what it is that's most important for her to work on for these 3 days. And let's see what comes up. Okay, so what I'm doing here is an example of connecting in is I'm just rooting myself into Mother Earth. I'm making sure my connection is really clear and high with my divine source, coming into alignment. So I'm doing this for me first, making sure all of my usual signatures are there. There we go. And then for those of you that can see auras, you might be able to see my aura change as I link into different people. So if you have a look now just above my head or shoulders to see my aura. And then as we link into other people, my aura will change because I start to enter their field and they enter mine on a conscious level, which changes the auric field. For anybody who's interested in seeing auras, I do have another YouTube video on how you can actually do that, which is just up above here for you to click on if you're interested in that. Okay. Okay, Jill, so you've got a few coming in there. So the first one that's coming in is, I am all that I need to be now and evermore. So that's the statement. I am all that I need to be now and evermore. And then Jill will be working with what her belief structure does with that and emphasizing the parts that she can. So I am all I need to be now and evermore. And she could get some real good emotions. So the emotions for you, Jill, feel like they're coming up around the sacral area and the solar plexus. So if you can actually use the timbre of your voice to lower the vibration down into that part of your body, it's coming up from there. Okay. So have a go at that one and see what comes from that. Thank you. So we have Sarah Mead. Now Sarah's asked particularly for, she's looking for assistance on where to live next and how that's going to manifest and all that's needed for that. So we'll go in with Sarah. So take a look at my aura again and come back into myself. We've left that loving message for Jill. Here comes me again. Take a look at my aura, see what's happening. And we join now with Sarah's. Sarah, you've come up with step by step, day by day, I break new ground. Step by step, day by day, I break new ground. And then fly away. Oh, okay, so this, your higher self's having a good laugh with me as well, bringing lots of so lots of joy with this. So the emotion to get a grip on. So the emotion that goes with it for you is lots of joy, but it feels as though it's coming from your waist area and upwards. So if you can focus on that solar plexus and then the heart and the rest of you, and it's coming upwards that way, it's almost like it's a reservoir of power and belief and joy and ease and all those yummy stuff, and it wants to come up and flow out like a nice fountain that's coming out of sparkly bits for you. That's what you're showing me. So step by step. So your higher self is asking you just to go step by step. Don't miss any steps out. Just actually pay attention to each of the steps, each of the signs that are shown to you day by day. That means every single day pay attention to the signs the universe is giving you. I'm breaking new ground. What you were showing me there was like you were having a dance across dry land. It looked like dry land, you know, when the earth is baked by a beautiful sun and some of the dust comes up. Not necessarily taking a pickaxe to anything. It was just actually by you walking the land that the land could call to you where it is you're needed next. And it's your higher self is just telling us by, and then you fly away. It's sort of like temporary. So you're going to have a temporary move and then something else is coming. But be very satisfied with the temporary move and incorporate this step by step. So if you can actually say that step by step and pause a bit. So really find an emotion down there, step by step. Day by day. It's asking you to really enjoy the moment, to be in the moment. It's saying step by step. It's like your steps are assured. And day by day, I break new ground. It's like, whoa, I enter and I break new ground. And then I fly away. So to me, this really feels very joyful. It feels free of too much mind constraints, and so have a laugh when you're doing it. You know, see if you can actually follow what you're giving me here and bring that laughter in as you're making those statements. It feels like it just breaks away the concerns around this thought. Whew. Feels really good, Sarah, so have a go at that one. Thank you. Okay, so watching our aura, this is where we're just giving each other space again, coming back to my own. Okay, Kathy Beach has asked me for one here. It's gone a lot calmer in the room. It's the timbre of my voice feels like it needs to go down into the lower tones. It's earthy. It's quite earthy. Okay, here we go, Kathy. Let's see what comes up for you. Okay. So, Kathy, first of all, before you do the words, before you engage in that, if you can do something just to loosen your head. So you're asking me just to do very slow movements in this particular way. It's like this is going to help to just engage your body in an easier way. So your body's coming first for you, okay? Your body's coming first and then the words after. Oh, that's better, much freer. So you want to take a really high generic one, which is coming in with, I am all I need to be, and I am satisfied with that. I am all I need to be, and I am satisfied with that. I am all I need to be, and I am so satisfied with that. That's where you're going from. Now yours is actually coming from the heart upwards. So yours is all around the heart. So any physical feeling after you've actually loosened yourself up a bit needs to be heartfelt and timbered in here. So you can sing that, you can say it, you can develop it. It will come in rhythm. You had music first in a rhythm of eternal soul. So one of the first things you were coming through with was, I now remember my eternal soul. I now remember my eternal soul. I remember my eternal soul. And it's like, we can get a bit excited about that. So that's another one that you wanted to bring in. It's like there's something on the eternal soul level with the angelic realms that wants to come in and give you new direction, new information, new ways of being. So that will link you in with that. 3 days, feeling it, bring it into the heart and do it from there. You're going to get other music and inspiration and stuff happening whilst you're trying to focus on those things. And your higher self is just trying to give you a heads up on that, to say, try not to get involved in all of that initially. Just stick with these 2 sentences. They're applying different frequencies for you. You've had your first one and the eternal soul one. So it's different levels of your being that needs to align with each other to bring this new way forward. So this addresses both of those. You are going to get inspiration, but just while you're doing this particular affirmation and this wish and this setting of frequencies off to the universe, if you can focus totally and utterly just on that. And then obviously the inspiration will come after that for new words and songs and various other things. Obviously capture those, write them down, get them all in there. But what happens is, the more you do this, the more you open up to that language of love and the eternal landscape that's out there, and it comes through you. So you're like, oh, I want to capture that. Don't be worried, that's always there. It's just that the more you do this and invite it in, the easier that will be available for you always. Okay, thank you for that one. And last but not least, going back into myself again, watching the aura. Okay, linking in with Kath Jones has asked for one today. I offered one. Okay. So again, noticing how my aura changes as we merge. So Kath, yours is, every moment is unique and beautiful, as am I. Every moment is unique and beautiful, as am I. Every moment is unique and beautiful, as am I. It's like the more you work with this one, the bigger and more expansive your aura goes. That goes with everybody that we've linked in with. Yours feels like a walking meditation, so it really feels like when you're out there walking, you can actually say these words with it. It's like it's physically embedded in the body and the movement. So that's a walking meditation affirmation that you can use. Again, get some emotion with it, but it's like your emotional field is accessed through the walking. Okay, right. Jill's just come back in with a different request here, so I'm just going to go back to Jill for a minute, see what that's about. Yeah, okay. This seems to be something Jill's brought forward, but that it is there for all of you. And it's, I access the love of my life. I access the love of my life. I access the love of my life. It's like there's a generic one that suits you all today. And so I offer that in addition. Okay, so yeah, so have a go. Let me know, please do so. There's in the comments fields below, or in some way, shape or form, you know, how that actually feels for you. Does it resonate? And you know, if anybody out there has got requests for this sort of thing, let me know, and we'll put it in another video sometime, because I'm really interested, you know, as a bit of an experiment, like which one resonated most for you, because this isn't just for 4 ladies. You know, which one did you like best? Why did you like it best? What sensations did you get with that? You know, everybody can use all of these that we've just channeled through. Everyone can use them all. If they resonate, if they go, ooh, and they make you feel like it's for you, then it is for you. So I wish you happiness and love and brilliant health in the use of these lovely affirming words and feelings, joining your spirit to manifest the life that you say you so desire. Okay, everyone, lots of love. Soul to soul. Bye for now.